Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in for another edition of Terrible Towel Tuesday. I am your host, SimFBallCritic, and I had to stand for this one, guys. As you can see, I'm standing, getting the blood flowing, waving the towel, going crazy, doing whatever I can to try to inspire the Pittsburgh Steelers for this coming Christmas matchup against the Ravens. Why am I so pumped up, guys? Because it's simple. You win and you're in. The Steelers can stamp their own ticket into the playoffs if they take care of business at Heinz Field on Christmas Day against those Ravens, who have beat the Steelers, if I'm not mistaken, 3 consecutive times. May even be 4 if I'm thinking back before last year and the year before that. But the Ravens have gotten the best of us here lately. It's time for us to get back, get ourselves back in gear, get a win against the Ravens, and like I said, you win and you're in. It's just that simple. All right, guys, and let's reflect a little bit on last week's game. I didn't actually get a chance to see all of the game. I had a christening I had to be at. Couldn't miss that, guys, but I got lucky. When I got to the reception, I located some Wi-Fi. I located a couple links on the iPhone, and I was able to watch the second half. So I'll try to give some quick reflections, guys. Excuse my voice. The weather is taking my voice away. You guys know how it is. It's very cold here in Pennsylvania. But I'll try to reflect as best as I can, even though, like I said, I didn't see it all. Early assessment, guys, I noticed that the defense was giving up way too many yards in the first half. Every time I'm looking at the update on my phone before I was able to see it, it seems like every time I turn around, I'm looking, it kept saying Bengals 1st and 10 on the Pittsburgh 1. I'm like, what is going on? I swear that happened like 3 consecutive drives. I could be mistaken, but it seemed like every time I looked, they were on the 1 yard line. What's up with that? That lets me know that the run game or the pass game, one of the two, we were unable to stop one of those. I didn't really look at all the stats. My mistake, guys, but you guys have probably seen that by now. So I don't really need to give you those numbers. But I could definitely tell that the Bengals were driving up and down the field. Didn't like what I was seeing. Then Stephon Tuitt goes down. Then I hear that Ricardo Matthews goes down. I'm like, oh, this is going to be a long day. Fast forward to the second half. Well, wait, before we even do that, got to get a shout out to Chris Boswell. Chris Boswell comes up big. 6 field goals, which is another problem. Again, I didn't see it, but the fact that we either got into the red zone or got into field goal position but didn't get touchdowns, that's another issue. We can't have that. We can't have that, guys. That's been a problem for us throughout the year. Red zone efficiency, or even when you're sniffing the red zone, not converting to keep the drive going and not getting into the end zone. We can't have that. If we're lucky enough to get into the playoffs, and I say lucky because we still got some business to take care of. But if we get into the playoffs, guys, we're going to have to fix that component of the game. But then you fast forward to the second half, and if I'm not mistaken, we held the Bengals to a measly 38 yards. Outstanding. From what I saw in the second half, the defense was playing well. The defense was getting 3 and outs, doing the things that are necessary to win. Getting off of the field. We may not be the best ranked defense. Excuse me. We might not be the best ranked defense right now, guys, but if you just get enough stops, play maybe the middle of the pack type of defense. Just get enough stops when necessary. That's all it takes. With the offensive capability that we have. I saw Eli Rogers doing his thing. Big time catch for that touchdown, which to me, I'm pretty sure that was what sealed the game. Outstanding. Lawrence Timmons comes up with another huge pick in a game that was close, just like he did in the Giants game. Excuse me, guys. My voice is fading more and more as I continue to talk, so I'm going to have to take it down an octave. But, just outstanding defense in the second half, man. The cornerbacks were playing well in the second half. The run game was showing up, minus a Stephon Tuitt and, guys of that nature. And everyone was just stepping up. But we're going to need everything. We're going to need everything that everyone can give playing the Ravens on Christmas. Ryan Shazier is being himself all over the field. I didn't get a chance to really take a close look at Bud Dupree. Like I said, man, it was a combination of me watching it on the phone and checking the scores. Didn't really get a good assessment of the game, but hey, we won the game, and that's all that matters. You find a way to win. But I have to applaud, again, guys like Eli Rogers came up with some huge catches. I was about to say A.J. Green. Ladarius Green, huge catches. Again, this is a guy, I'm telling you, that's going to be that X factor. Now, here's the problem. Concussion protocol. Ladarius Green has already had concussion issues in the past. Hopefully, this is not something that's going to linger and keep him out of this, this coming contest, because I think that could be huge against the Ravens. Having a Ladarius Green to help stretch the middle, him and Eli Rogers working that middle. You still got Antonio Brown, and then maybe Sammy Coates is, gets back into the fold a little more, or whoever else will be able to step up. Kobe Hamilton, of course, Le'Veon Bell. And this is what I emphasize with Le'Veon Bell, with Todd Haley. Todd Haley, please spread them out. We need to attack the Ravens the same way we attacked the Bills early on in that game. Spread them out. Start passing the ball early. And then even if you want to run it from spread sets. Don't condense, and run the jumbo package against Baltimore when they're loading up the box, because these guys can stop the run. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that Baltimore is the #1 rushing defense. You're going to have to spread these guys out. Make them defend every blade of grass, as they say. Spread them out. Attack them that way. Hopefully DeAngelo Williams will play in this game. I thought he was going to play against the Bengals. Just give us some more looks. Maybe some 2-set looks where they got to, 2-back sets where they got to defend Bell and Williams out the backfield and, 3 wide outs. You just got to throw something different at these guys. I feel like that we can beat the Ravens. I think the Ravens are a fairly decent team, but I think the Pittsburgh Steelers have more explosiveness and can muster enough defense. I think our offense can outperform their defense. No disrespect to the Ravens. You guys know I'm one of those Steelers fans that give them their kudos, because you have to respect a team like that plays hard-nosed football the same way our Steelers do. And hey, they've had the best of us in the last couple years, or at least the last couple meetings. So, no disrespect to them, but I think we have the better football team right now. When you look at everything on paper, if everyone executes the way they're supposed to, we should be able to take care of business at Heinz Field. Point blank, period. You can stamp your ticket into the playoffs. We got to get that win. Then after that, hey, who cares about what happens in the Cleveland game, which I laugh at it, but that would be the game that the Steelers would drop before going into the playoffs. But last thing I'll say, man, showed a lot of resilience with the team, how they came back, fought back after being down. I think it was, 17-3. They came back against a solid Bengals team. The Bengals may not be that great in terms of record, but you look at, again, on paper, they have a solid defense. They have a decent offense. And usually you don't come back on teams like that. So I feel like we should be able to match up as well against the Ravens, which to me, the Ravens, Bengals are probably right around the same as far as talent. You could say the Bengals may have a little more defensively. But we got to get this win, man. Plain and simple. You have to spread them out. Make them respect all aspects of the game. Don't become one-dimensional. Take care of business. Get a lead early. Protect the lead. And we go on to the playoffs. And we'll get a playoff game at Heinz Field. So we got to make it happen, guys. But that's about all I got for you, man. My voice is going away, so I need to go ahead and get up off of this video. But let's get a here we go one more time. Wave the towels. We got to get that dub, man. That's all I got to say. So, guys, I definitely thank you for tuning in, man. If anything that I missed, of course, like I said, I didn't see the whole game. Please fill me in the comments. Give me your thoughts about what you saw. Give me your thoughts about the upcoming game and whatever else you want to talk about. So, all right, guys, again, don't forget, once you see the screaming face appear here, go ahead and hit that button and go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more content. And like always, I promise you, it'll never hurt you to hit that like button. All right, guys, until next time, maybe my voice will be back. All right, peace.